So, working on my Dodge Sprinter, this is the third one now that this has happened to me on. Hence, van number 2. Van number 1 over there has 800,000 K. This one has 650. This one just hit 391,000 K. And now they've all had the exact same problem at the exact same amount of kilometers, and it should be a factory recall as far as I'm concerned. This is the injector pump on the front of the motor. Right there. 3 screws hold it onto the front of the motor. Not very hard, comes off fairly simple, but it's a 2-piece unit. It has, here's one outside of the vehicle. You can see what it looks like. There's a chunk of aluminum, another chunk of aluminum, with 2 separate pieces with a gasket in the middle. And then they go and they bolt it together with 1 set screw, 2 set screw, 3 set screw, 4 set screws. So bolt the 2 pieces together. Now, this has happened on every one of my vans. We're driving down the road, all of a sudden you just die because you lose fuel pressure. Because the screws on the injector pump just decide to back out. Here's 2 of them that are still tight. The van still runs right now. I just took it apart in my driveway, but it's been leaking fuel, and I knew exactly what the problem was, so I took it apart before I got stranded on the side of the road. Just dropped the injector pump out, just pulled it out, haven't even disconnected the lines yet. Literally just dropped the injector pump out, and literally the 2 screws on this passenger side literally were just about fell out. They're both literally, if I turn the injector pump upside down, they'll fall out. This is causing my fuel leak. So, for any of you Sprinter people that are having Sprinter fuel leak issues at the front of your motor, I almost can guarantee that it is your injector pump that is starting to rattle loose and then now create a leak at the front of the motor, and then eventually will just strand you on the side of the road because you lose enough fuel pressure. Just to make everybody aware, this has now happened on all 3 vans, all around the same K, 400,000 K mark. It has this issue. So, as far as I'm concerned, that should technically be a recall on Mercedes, because those little set screws, 4 of them, 2 there, 2 here, that you can see them there because they're rattled out. Those 2 are still screwed in there. You can't see them because they're all dirty, but they're there. Those are the reason why I have a fuel leak down the front of my motor, and made me have to make this video for the 3rd van having this happen to.